I'ma go cook some curry. Nothing but the rush and hurry. Curry sucks at nobody. Party says don't you worry. Curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry gang, curry.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on. The battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Let's get into it. Yeah. Let's get into
what
it.
the hell is going on out here?
Peace and love. Peace and love. What's going on?
Back with another one.
Back with another live show with Isaiah Curry and JR Curry. Shout out to y'all in the chat. Shout out to the mods. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Man.
What's going on? Hey, what's going on?
There's always something going on.
Yep. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button and relax.
I'm gonna let y'all pile up in here for a little bit.
Hit that like button and relax.
We got more to talk about with this Jonathan Majors character. Yep, and I called him a character.
Yep.
And then we gotta talk about this social credit shit some more. That real. So we starting off at the bottom of the barrel and we working our way up. You know what I'm saying?
Starting at the bottom.
We starting at the bottom of Jacob's ladder. Yup. We working our way up.
Dang. Yep. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Relax. And let's get into
King the Conqueror up out of here faster than the mother.
Fast. Real fast. Right?
God damn.
Real fast.
Big lip majors. Yeah, they got hit.
Did you say big lip majors?
That's what Stanene said. Big lip majors.
Big lip majors.
Hey.
Got anything but the let me see.
Got his ass up out of here real quick. He ain't want to give up that ass.
He ain't want to give up the bottom.
He ain't want to give up that love craft. He ain't want to give up that love ass, that love craft.
That love,
love
ass country.
Love ass country. He ain't want to give up that love ass country. He ain't want to give it up. So yeah, I mean, they got him up out of there. They made up some story that he was with some chick. We all know that nigga ain't had no girlfriend.
Nah.
She would have been showed herself. They said that he attacked the girlfriend.
Yeah, it would have been in the report.
You can't find the bitch nowhere. Cause she don't exist.
Where the bitch at? Can't find
exactly.
the bitch.
Where the bitch at? Can't find the bitch. She don't exist. Got him.
Dang.
You know what I mean? It wasn't a girlfriend. It was one of them nasty ass old freaky execs. Or one of those directors and shit.
They covered it up with the, you know what I mean? You know how they do.
You want to be on Disney? You better get on those knees.
Disney.
Yeah.
You gotta get on Disney. You gotta get on Disney's.
Disney's. Yep. You want to be in Disney? You gotta get on Disney's, man. You know what I mean? They ain't playing. He ain't want to do it. He ain't want to get on his knees and put the big lips to work. He ain't want to do it.
Yeah.
They wanted the king to conquer his ass. So look, Jonathan Majors, manager entertainment, you know what I mean? I guess his
PRN
got him all that good work.
Yeah, all the agencies and all them part ways with him. They done.
Part ways with him. Damn.
He said
so all the agencies that got him in those big movie roles, they done with him. Wow.
Disney's, man.
Wow.
Yep, they all cut him off. He lost his PR team. He lost. You know what I'm saying? His he lost all the deals with the agencies. He said no to somebody. He ain't get on Diz's knees, man.
And give up that love craft.
You know what I mean, like
He ain't want
first
to
they
give up
put
that
the
love craft.
first they took and put the brother on a cover of Ebony magazine saying Hollywood's most wanted. With, you know what I mean, on there looking fruity and shit. And then they came for him. The same ones that chased Dave Chappelle to Africa.
Yep.
The ones that had Martin Lawrence running down the street saying they trying to kill me.
The same ones that had Kelly Clarkson on Kevin Hart's show talking about, you know what I mean, people trying to pay her millions to do shit she ain't want to do. Kevin Hart trying to shut her up.
Yeah.
Those folks.
But and at the same time, he said he was offered a lot of money.
Yep.
He said that in the same breath he was telling her to, you know what I'm saying, to be quiet. So, yep.
Oh, we got those videos.
Yeah, we about to line y'all up.
He ain't want to give up the ass, and you know, most Hollywood celebrities came out about this. The Hollywood casting couch. We know it's a real thing. It ain't no theory.
Yep. So it said Jonathan Majors was dropped by his talent manager in Entertainment 360. It says that the outlet reported that he spoke on sources and was told the Avenger actor was dropped by his manager, team, and his PR firm. Damn. It seems like they have been going south for the actor Jonathan Majors ever since he was arrested in New York for allegedly assaulting and strangling a woman. What woman? Where's she at? What's her name?
He ended up strangling
what she look like?
One of those execs.
In the back of the limo and shit?
Yup. And they wanted to keep that under wraps because they don't want to get too much media play. You know, those sex and shit, they don't like to have their face on camera. Those are the ones you go into those dark rooms, those dark dungeons. Like, you want to be Kang the Conqueror in Marvel? You want to be Han Solo, whoever the fuck you want to be. You could be him. You know what I mean? But you gotta get on Disney's.
Disney.
You gotta get on Disney. Yup. Disney.
Gotta get on Disney.
They point to your knees. Yup. They point to your knees and say you gotta get on this knee.
That nigga had to wear apple bottom jeans, boots with the furs.
Yep. Damn
yeah, that nigga on the album cover. I mean, they had that nigga on the magazine cover, like apple bottom jeans, boots with the furs. You know what I'm saying?
They wanted some of that Thang the Conqueror. Thang. It's more like Little Miss Thang the Conqueror and shit, not Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Little Miss Thang the Conqueror.
Yeah, it was alleged rumor going around that George Lucas and Samuel Jackson was allegedly doing some things. That's how he got the role in Star Wars.
They were laser fighting.
Yeah,
they were laser fighting.
Yeah,
they had a laser fight with the lightsabers.
Master
battling
Ben
it out like two Jedi.
Master Bendu. Master Bendu.
They was battling it out like two Jedis, practice training,
sword fighting,
face the dark side. You know what I'm saying?
Master Bendu, man.
But not the dark side, it's the back side.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
yeah, shit. They ain't gonna never let us be great.
God damn.
Yeah, they ain't gonna never let us be great, man.
They damn sure not.
You gotta do all this reprobating shit just to get major role. Let me pull up these casting couch videos, man.
Yeah,
who should we start off with?
Couches, man. Let's pull.
They damn sure a lot of casting couch shit was coming out, man. This is a damn shame. They didn't strip this brother from all his goddamn privileges.
They damn sure did.
That was fast.
Quick. They got him up out of here.
He came and went. Pause.
That's because he ain't want to come and he ain't go.
He ain't want to come. Pause.
He ain't want to come, so he ain't go. Yo, man, it's crazy out there, man.
All right, so who should we kick this off with? Because we got a lot of people that came forward about this casting couch, my nigga.
Shit, let's just start off with the Kevin Hart and Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, I was about to
shit.
pull that up. I was just about to pull that shit up.
They talk about the things you got to do. They talked about the things you got to do. And I
This
mean,
shit
they
crazy,
offer you
man.
millions for. They offer shit. They offer Beyonce what, 24 million for one
For one
private
show
party.
in goddamn Dubai and shit. All right, let's go to Exhibit 1, man. I mean Exhibit A.
Exhibit A. Exhibit A.
Idea of a hold that you were comfortable with having on yourself and your choices. Where
Well, I think if you grew up poor though, you're like, look,
hit
I've
the
been
bottom.
there and I was fine.
What else?
Yeah,
what
what
else
are you
can
gonna do
do?
to me? Yeah.
What
I
else
was
can
like,
you do?
and then I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? Just you've been off. Yeah. Oh.
You've been
in the
offered.
room.
Yeah,
She said they in the room.
Yeah.
that was my way of
Yes.
cueing you. Like, it's open
Yeah.
dialogue.
You want me to keep talking about it?
By all means, we can talk about anything. But
But don't do it.
yeah, no, of course.
That was awkward as hell.
But I got to a place where I understood
obvious.
that the dollar shouldn't shift my way.
That shit was bad, awkward, and
Wrong.
obvious. That was Exhibit A. Exhibit A.
All
Yeah,
first
man.
verse. All first.
verse.
All first verse. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? All first verse. All right, hold on. Let me
The
pull this
Hollywood
up.
casting couch, man. That's the only way. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna get no big roles unless you on that casting couch doing the bidding. You know what I mean? Doing the bidding of the casting couch.
Who else? Who else we got lined up?
None of them niggas is exempt, B. None of them niggas is exempt.
Let's go to.
If you want
let's
the
go
big
to Tandy.
roles, yep. If you want the big roles, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta
You
pay
gotta
the
do
big
big
toes.
things.
You want the big rolls? You gotta pay the big toes, man. It's a damn shame. They ain't gonna never let people be great. They ain't gonna never
You
let
gotta
them
pay
be
big
great.
toes until, you know what I mean?
Talent do not matter, man. It's politics and
Then you
ass
gotta make
and
those
ass,
exact
giving up ass.
toes
Politics
curl
and giving up
toes.
ass.
with the big toes. They got curl toes with the big toes.
All right, so we got
They ain't
Danny
out
Newton
curling
here.
toes.
Talk about her experience on the couch, on the casting couch, when she was trying to go for a fucking role. So let's get into this.
You haven't seen her in shit lately.
Nah, we ain't, she got blackballed, man.
Mm-hmm.
She got blackballed after talking this shit. She got blackballed. Oh, she just left. She ain't want to fuck
She
with it no more.
ain't want to deal with it no more. Like Lauryn Hill didn't want to deal with it no more.
Yeah.
Fresh from boarding school, going out into, on the casting couch, I was definitely objectified to an extreme. The director, who I'd seen previously, and the casting director, who was a woman, and the director asked me to sit with my legs apart. The camera was right between, positioned where it could see up my skirt, to put my leg over the arm of the chair, and before I started my dialogue, think about the character that I was supposed to be having the dialogue with, and how it felt to be made love to by this person. We need, it's on our watch. We need to literally be keeping watch, and then we will arrest this problem.
Well, it's Dandy Newton.
Fresh from boarding school.
You haven't seen her in shit lately.
No.
Nothing.
If y'all remember, she was in Pursuit to Happiness with Will Smith. And she was also in the movie Beloved with Oprah Winfrey and all the motherfuckers. And she was in a couple movies, man, but you don't see her in nothing now. Nothing.
All right, who else we got lined up? Let me see. Who else we got lined up? All right, so the Kevin Hart
Lady
shit.
Gaga.
We pull up Lady Gaga's. See what the Gaga's talking about. All right, hold on.
User said to me, take your clothes off. And I said no. And I left. And they told me they were gonna burn all my music. And they didn't stop. They didn't stop asking me, and then I just froze and I don't even remember. A producer said to me, take your clothes off. And I said no. And I left. And they told me they were gonna burn all my music. And they didn't stop. They didn't stop asking me, and then I just froze and
She eventually gave in and said, fuck it.
Like all the rest of them did.
She caved. She caved in, man. She caved in and she eventually gave it up because she, you know, nobody wants to get that feeling of being blackballed in the industry and shit after putting in so much work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got your peers looking at you weird.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know what the fuck going on. How you gonna try to? That's my thing though. When a person get blackballed, everybody else act oblivion, like they don't know what the fuck going on. Like nobody speaks
Well, they have
out.
to because
Nobody
they not trying to
say
get
nothing.
blackballed.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody act like they just play no attention to like F it. Just that's on that person and
Well, they got on their knees, so they like, I ain't gonna blow my. I already went through.
they
Paid
got
my
on their
tolls.
Disney.
Yeah. Yep. They already got on their Disney's. They already paid their tolls.
So
They
them
curled some
motherfuckers
toes.
priority on camera and all that already.
Exactly. That's why they ain't saying nothing.
Let me go to Goldie Hawn. Let me pull up Goldie Hawn real quick. Goldie Hawn talking about the casting couch. And she's a legend in the industry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a legend. Nobody's exempt from that shit. The more you move up, the more them doors open, the different doors open up. The more you move up the ladder, the more those different doors open up.
That's why they got Roseanne the fuck up out of here and changed her show to the Connors. Stole her whole damn show from her. Cause she was talking that shit. She was on, man. Roseanne was going in deep on them. Pause.
Yeah.
She was going in heavy on them. Talking about the human meat parties that they tried to invite her to. That she ain't want to. I ain't want to eat no human meat. That's what she said. That they want to know why I'm not in Hollywood anymore and why I started smoking cigarettes again. It's because they tried to invite me to a Hollywood party where they was eating human meat.
It still resonates with you.
Sound just like her shit.
That's what she said. Shit. That's what she said.
This Goldie Hawn, y'all already know she legend in the industry. So to have her talking about the shit, you know,
It still resonates.
you haven't really seen her and shit lately neither.
Lot from her.
Not like that.
She told me
Man,
things
she
like,
left out. She retired.
remember,
She left, yeah.
anybody can put you in front of a camera. She was talking about the casting couch. This is so weird. They somehow know everything, right?
Yeah.
And she knew because I was meeting Al Cap, which was like a big, he was a cartoonist and
Yeah.
whatever.
Lil Abner.
And Lil Abner. And I was like, really nervous and whatever. And she said, the casting couch, just remember, not only is it a very bad thing, but remember that people can put you in front of the camera. You have to be ready. You have to be good.
The Al Cap, he famously
Yes.
tried to get at you by offering you a part.
Oh, yeah.
And you were very young.
Yeah, I was 19. Yeah. He didn't offer me the part. It was actually, he had these pimps walking all around New York.
Right, you met a nice guy.
And I met a nice guy. I mean, he was so nice. And, told me I was this and that, and, whatever, my God, and I was doing this show, and you look like a great character that's been created. And I believed him, And then, of course, I went up for the meet, and it was like, you've got to be kidding me. I mean, it was so scary and so, I thought, what am I doing in this apartment? And the man wasn't even there yet,
Right.
Anyway, he arrived. And then what ensued was kind of what these guys do, He disrobed and took off all his whatever, his business clothes, and came in, like in a dressing gown. I think I got the picture there, and I thought, I'm in trouble. Where's the door? I don't want to do this. And then I read a little bit for him, and he said, no, you don't have to raise your voice. It's in theater. And that sold me. I went, wait a minute. He knows what he's talking about. I said, okay, so I'll do it like more quiet, more real. That's right. And then he wanted me to show my legs, and I said, Mr. Cap, I don't know. I don't think so. And then I sat down, and he wanted me to give him a kiss, and I went, I don't do this. I'm sorry. And
you can't be
said,
great.
Go back. You're never going to make anything in your life. Whatever. And I was crying, and I didn't have any money to go back to the World's Fair where I was dancing. And so
They ain't had no money to go
He's
back.
really
That's their
See?
story.
See?
That's
So
why
when
they
you
end up
tell 'em-
going there.
You see that when you tell them no, the motherfuckers tell you never get a job in this town again. Like nigga, they ain't
Or
gonna
they say
never
you
let you.
difficult to work with.
Or you difficult. Well, that's gonna get you shunned out anyway if you're difficult to work with.
Yeah. Well, that's their code word for saying that this person is banned because they didn't want to give up. You know what I mean? Give it up. They didn't want to give up the buns.
So you think Monique said no to Oprah?
Said no. They invited to one of those dungeon parties, and she said no.
She said no to Oprah.
Yeah.
She didn't want to fuck with the Oprah shit because you know Oprah gay. You know, Monique just came out saying she bisexual. So you could put 2 and 2 together right there. She said no to Oprah. No.
Well, the whole Oprah gay thing, I don't know. That's alleged. That's alleged.
Yeah, that's alleged.
She never officially came out, so that's alleged right there.
Okra and Kel. Okra and Kel.
It's alleged because she didn't officially come out, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, because she ain't officially announced that she was, you know what I mean, fully out the class, you know what I mean? That's fucked up, man. It's like these actors.
And if she did, nothing would happen to her.
Nah,
that'd be the same.
Yeah, well, you know, she'd be ahead of the shit anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised they didn't do that script yet. Because it's all scripted. It's all scripted.
A tall young man named
Some of them will do whatever they need to do to stay on top. Some of them might not even be gay or any of that shit. But they just doing it because it's required to stay on top.
On
they
hard
do
copy.
Whatever it takes.
With a tall, young, strong man named Stedman.
And some of these people came in the game
damn
like that,
shame,
was ready.
man.
Some of the people came in the game ready.
Bro, well, you got some people that was, when you got family members that been in the industry for years and you young, you already know they're going, if you really trying to get in Hollywood, you know they're going to groom you.
Or they pick people who was already groomed, who wasn't even a part of Hollywood, but just groomed by somebody, you know what I'm saying, their neighborhood or in their family. That might not even had no ties to Hollywood. They was already, you know what I mean? Because you ain't got to be in Hollywood to get touched up.
Like right here. Like, y'all remember her?
You know, how does it feel to have that behind you? I know that was
I ain't got a job, bro.
You think? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Do you feel like, that people, there could be some damage done on, to the career, off of this? Because it's behind you now, but like, is that something?
Oh, I lost everything. All my gigs gone.
Really?
Everything gone.
So I mean, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a bad look. But now that they changed face,
I
you
don't
feel
know,
like
bro.
you regain your.
I don't have no job.
Well, look.
I don't have no job, bro.
I don't know.
They ain't got no job, bro.
Blacklisted. I mean,
now she back on the shit. She back on the chitlin circuit.
Oh yeah. That's what happens. You gotta step. That's what happened with Dave Chappelle. He had to do the same thing.
Damn.
But he eventually bounced back. I don't know how he bounced back. I don't know what the hell that he do. I don't know how. I still don't know how Dave Chappelle bounced back like that.
I mean, he gave up. That it's that he's sitting on that Chappelle show, which is worth. You know what I'm saying?
How did he bounce back though with the 60? How you get the 60 from Netflix though?
I don't know. He must have gave up something.
How you get the 60 though?
You gotta pay for something.
They ain't just giving you 60. They ain't just giving you 60. I don't feel like they just giving you 60.
They just don't give you anything. You giving up something for that. It's clear as day. Cat Williams, clear as day, said you gotta give up something. Same way like being jumped in the game. The game.
You know what's crazy about that? The mystery is you don't have to give up. You could get whatever you want. You don't have to give up anything to them. You could get it independently.
Yeah.
It's just that it just takes a different.
It takes longer.
It takes longer. Yeah.
It takes longer.
And then you gotta go with this. This the mystery part. You gotta go within to get it, not without.
See,
Everything starts within.
when you're independent, you're responsible for hiring people for your career. When Hollywood invests in you, they give you everybody. They give you your lawyer, they give you your PR team, they give you everything. The agencies. But when you're independent, you responsible for your own career. You gotta hire your own PR, you gotta hire your own people, your own management.
Basically, tell you it's possible to be independent.
It takes longer.
It takes longer. Shit. Country Wayne is a good example of that.
Took him long.
Shit. Boosie is a good example of that. Master P is a good example of that. Damon Dash is a good example of that. I mean, the shit is possible to do it independent. It just takes longer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Even nigga like Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas do it independent. Shit, us.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
We doing it independent. So
exactly.
you can do it independent. It's just a
Just
lot of
takes
these
longer.
celebrities.
A lot of these celebrities,
Hollywood boob too long.
Yeah, a lot of these celebrities came from the schools of arts. They moved through that way. They came up through the school of arts and shit like that. So all that shit prepares you for Hollywood and all that, right? You know what I'm saying? So, they went through all that shit. So they feel like they got to get something out of it, doing all the school, putting all them hours in school and. You know what I'm saying? And doing Broadway and all that shit.
Well, some of them, once they got a taste of the big Hollywood checks and then get the team from Hollywood to do everything for you, a lot of them ain't going to want to do the independent shit.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they used to. Yeah. You got to think about those celebrities that's used to getting $10-20 million checks and getting a whole team with that. They do everything for
Makeup. Yeah, because all that shit is especially if you're a woman. All the makeup and wardrobe.
Men too.
And,
shit.
Yeah.
The men too. Makeup and wardrobe with men too. It's no different. It's the same.
First of all,
you gotta do all that shit yourself when you independent. See, they not. That's how they got the whole United States right now. We so used to just going to the convenience store or the grocery store and all that shit. Now it's gonna be taken away from us. You know what I'm saying? So they get you all soft and domesticated, not knowing how to do shit, and then they take it away. That's how they control it.
Back in February 2016, I was assaulted by Adam Bennett, who is the head of the motion picture department at William Morris Endeavor, one of the biggest agencies in the world, period. And what was wild is that my wife and I were at an event with Adam Sandler, and the thing is, he's also Adam Sandler's agent. He's Sylvester Stallone's agent. He's Eddie Murphy's agent. And, he's connected to, probably everyone I know in the business. And now this is the thing. I did not know this man.
So you did not know him before this?
I have never had a conversation with him, ever. Okay, I knew of him, and I knew just because it's an agency thing, but the first time I ever actually had an interaction with him was at this event. And I'm looking at him, and he's basically staring at me, and he's sticking his tongue out, and it's overtly sexual kind of tongue moves. And I'm sitting like, it's a party, it's packed, the whole thing, and I'm looking like, is this a joke? I mean, I don't understand. It was actually so bizarre. And he keeps coming over to me. He comes over to me. I stick my hand out, and he literally takes his hand and puts it and squeezes my genital. And I jump back like, hey. And he's like, and he's still licking his tongue out and all this stuff. And I go, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then he comes back again. And he just won't stop. And then I really got forceful, pushed him back. He bumps into all the other party goers, the whole thing, and he starts giggling and laughing. And let me tell you, Mike, I have never felt more emasculated, more objectified.
But you didn't think anybody would believe you if you came forward?
Last year? No. Actually, I let it go. Actually, I put it in the back of my head, and I understood why women everywhere had to let it go. But let me tell you, when the Weinstein thing started happening, I got PTSD. I was going, oh my God, this exact thing happened to me. I understand why they won't come forward. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times people go, well, why didn't you come forward sooner? But this is the thing, when a person of power breaks that boundary and violates that boundary, you're a prisoner of war.
Hold on. So
it's also
he said he was Sylvester Stallone's agent. Eddie Murphy. Who else did he say? So you mean to tell me he
Adam Sandler? Did he
yeah, Adam Sandler. Yeah, Adam Sandler. So you mean to tell me this Adam Bennett character they ain't make no advances at them, but they made an advance at Terry Crews?
Exactly.
So it's like they already been through it. It seemed like those already been through it already. Plus, they've been in the industry long as shit. So
those
he
people.
now he comes along. What will make a man at a party do that to a big ass nigga like this?
Unless he heard some things. He heard that he got down
in front of his wife, though. Like
that because his wife get down too with him.
So
they get down with that.
So so what will make a man lick his tongue, grab your nuts in front of your wife at an Adam Sandler party? But how can people look at Terry Crews, big ass Terry Crews, funny when they know on the other side of that this Adam Vinnick character is like that, period? But nobody speaks up. You seen Russell Simmons trying to defend the Adam Vinnick character for grabbing
of course he
Terry
would.
Crews nuts and telling them don't do nothing about it. Matter of fact, let me play that. I'm gonna have to play the audio with that one because I think that one does have a copyright on.
It's obvious what's going on here. They heard some things about Terry and his wife, and he felt like it was, you know what I mean, that gave them a green light to do that. And just because they might have did it with other people don't mean that they wanted to do it with this guy. That's another thing. Just because people might be into that don't mean they want to do it with the specific people that want to do it with them just so they can remain in Hollywood or get the big role or whatever the fuck that is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me see if I can play this. I'm gonna just play this shit in the back. Speed it up.
Why are you emailing me? Why are you emailing me? You see, this is the thing. Everybody want to be, now you my buddy, now you my friend. But see, this is what y'all don't know. A lot of people don't know. Russell hangs with them guys. Russell hangs with Adam Bennett. Russell hangs with Brett Ratner. I know what the whole thing is. You can't gaslight me. I'm from Flint, Michigan. All these cats, well, you didn't mean it. I didn't mean it like that. No, nigga. I know exactly what you meant. And you calling me talking about give this brother a pass. Nobody gets a pass. Nobody. And I'm like, why are you even emailing me? We don't hang out together. We don't do nothing together. I don't know what you're talking about, man. And so, but the fact is, and I saw it for what it was. And believe me, when it first came out, I ignored it. When he emailed me at first, I ignored it. And then all of a sudden, he's like, I got 0 tolerance for this thing. I'm like, wait a minute. You say you got 0 tolerance, but you told me to get a dude a pass when the dude did it to me. I said, that's because abusers protect abusers. This culture protects it. They protect each other like that. And I'm like, I have no tolerance for it. This is the thing. The thing that you serve is also the thing you got to eat. That's the real deal. And if you serving it, you one day it's going to come back to you. And whatever you want to do, you ain't getting away with it. What you say, even if it's dick, bro. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, sure, man. That's even if it's dick. Look, so he don't have no type of rapport with Russell. So what makes Russell think he could come along and tell this man not to do anything about it? Like, who the fuck is Russell Simmons to this man? Like him, like he just said, he don't know Russell from a can of paint. They don't have no rapport. They never hung out or anything. So why would he be doing bidding for some other dude? Like he said, they protect the predators, man. They protect the predators. And now Russell Simmons, vegan, on bending knees, meditating ass nigga, got like a hotel type of resort over there in one of them fucking countries somewhere.
And I bet you he probably had a Dalai Lama and all the motherfuckers up in there all the time.
Come on, man.
He probably have Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama is my friend. The Dalai Lama.
This nigga he was. Who told this nigga he was the nigga over the community? You know what I'm saying? Where he can come along and tell Terry Crews don't do anything about it. Yo, hit that like button, man. Run them likes up on this video. Like, it's over 400 something people in here, and it's like 100 and something likes. Y'all gotta run them Jones up.
Y'all know I'm close friends with the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, there's more videos coming out of that old ass.
He looked like he'd be doing yoga with Russell Simmons, the Dalai Lama dude. And what's that other motherfucker? The other Indian dude who be doing it. What's the nigga name? I forgot his name. The one dude, one Indian dude who we always be doing the so-called conscious lectures and shit. They all be hanging out. You know what I mean? It's one big party in the back. You know what I'm saying? They put on these costumes. They put on the Pope costumes, the Dalai Lama costumes. You know what I'm saying? The Biden costumes. They put on all these costumes for us. They come out here with all this scripted shit, but behind the scenes, it's one big party, man. Yeah, it's a guru, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Mr. Knowledge. You knew who I was talking about.
Oh yeah. All them, you know.
All them motherfuckers, man. Fraudulent characters.
Damn, so they damn, I mean, Jonathan Majors a good actor too. Look, he can't even be great.
Nah, he can't be great. He gotta get on this knees.
Like, they ain't gonna let you be great, man. Hollywood ain't gonna never let you be great. If you ain't get, like Cat Williams said, if you ain't giving up something, then you ain't gonna advance. You ain't going to those levels. So, like, that's crazy, man. You see who else we got on the before we get into that. So let's let's hop into a commercial break real quick, and we'll be right back. Let's get back into it. All right, so we're gonna hop in this commercial break and get right back into this shit, man.
Ain't nobody in their right mind.
Oh shit, my bad, y'all.
Hey, Redman is in the building. Funk Dr. Spot is in the building. Hey, I got a PSA announcement for everybody out there. If you got pain, you suffer from anxiety, go get your CBD smokes, CBD gummies, and CBD oils at nightanddaycbdhub.com.
Our Night and Day Pain Relief Hemp Healing Balm is a homemade remedy that can be used on body aches and pains. May alleviate muscle pain or any other type of internal body pain. With 2,400 milligrams in this single 4-ounce bottle was made with the aim is to do its job. Why is it better than the rest? Our product come from hemp that is grown on a small Amish farm from Lancaster County, PA. If you didn't already know, the Amish is a small group of people who dedicate their lives to the simple things and working the land. They are experts at growing crops as it was intended, meaning our hemp products are not industrialized, which can make it more potent.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, now. All right, let's get into this shit, man. Social credit system on the way.
Social credit system.
Social credit system, man.
Now, this social credit system thing is not something that's new.
No.
It's not something that's new at all. It's
China
been around
already using it. Yeah.
It's been around for some years. And also the social credit system is it's already here in the United States. It's just not as organized as it is in China. And it's just here, it's just different ways you get social credit scores. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, the same concept of social credit scores would be the same concept of someone getting a felony and even though they serve their jail time, when they get out of jail, they can never get a job, they can't get an apartment, they can't get shit. That's basically the social credit system. Same thing if you get too far back on your bills. That's another social credit system. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucking credit score dropped down to 550. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got, you know what I mean? Now all the apartments and all that shit want credit checks to get in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's the same damn thing.
Yeah, it's the same deal.
But the social credit system that's going down in China right now is digital.
Yeah.
The digital shit is when it's complete lockdown. They could track, chip, trace every fucking thing you do. Everything.
Everything.
When you use your refrigerator. Yep. When you use your refrigerator, when you turn on your damn washer. You know what I'm saying? When you open up your front door. You know what I mean? Yep. They know.
A few years ago.
Yeah, so let's get to this video.
What was this quick. Back? This video is like years old.
Yeah, it's like years old. Yeah, and it's showing you the you know, when they implemented it in China.
Way before the COVID shit.
Yeah.
They're piloting it a few years ago in Shenzhen. So I lived overseas. If you go to Shenzhen, back in 2017, they already had facial recognition cameras there. So if you jaywalked in Shenzhen, they would immediately detect that and send you a notification, and they would deduct money from your what they call WeChat account. They use two main apps, WeChat and Alipay. So you can actually deduct your money directly from your account. This is 4 years ago. So this is not like some sort of conspiracy theory. It's not something that's going to happen 10 years into the future. This happened pre-corona in China. And so this system in China that exists is extremely advanced. They can detect if it's a man or a woman. They can guess your age. They can detect what kind of car model it is, who the manufacturer is. This is a sort of technology that we see in all these dystopian sort of films and whatever. And people keep putting it off and thinking that this is something that's going to happen later in my kid's lifetime or my grandkids. It's already here. And if this gets implemented anywhere, especially in a Western nation, it's not going away. Israel is already talking about the 4th shot. Then they're going to be going to herpes, and they're going to ask if you're gay. They're going to be asking if you ate 3 pizzas this week because it's unhealthy. If you buy certain books in certain countries, your country doesn't like you. You'll lose points in the social credit score system. So this is already the reality of the world in certain places, and we need to be aware of that if we don't want that or if we do. And to be perfectly honest, anybody who wants this vaccine passport, it's a misnomer. It's total control. Everything you do or don't do will be calculated to the point where if they can detect your GPS signal, if you have a phone on you, they can detect who you're hanging out with. Oh, you're hanging out with somebody that said something bad 9 years ago on Weibo, okay, like a Chinese equivalent to Facebook or something like that, right? Oh, you lose 2 points. Oh, you bought Japanese books, you lose 5 points because you don't like Japan. This is what is going to come here because it's already there.
And we're doing that a little bit with contact tracing for COVID, aren't we? So that they can see where you're at and who you're with.
The simple reality is that the technology that CSIS has and all these big tech corporations, they already know where you are. It's just that they don't want to shock the system too much and admit that they have it. Edward Snowden revealed all this back in 2013. He fled to Hong Kong. They wouldn't keep him there, so now he's in Russia.
Yeah.
But the NSA has all of your information. They know your Google searches from like February 9th, 2004 in a bunker in Colorado.
Help me, Rhonda.
Right? They have all this information. So, but they don't, like in the US, they have the 4th Amendment. They're not supposed to track you forever, right? So they pretend they don't have it, but they do.
Yeah. They pretend they don't have it.
They got a database on every last one of us.
On every last one of us.
They've been collecting this data ever since
interest.
ever since we signed ourselves into the matrix.
They know everything we've said, done, everywhere we've been.
They keep a database on every.
That's how they know. Some type of technology, they know.
Yeah.
It's a whole profile.
You give your consent. You give your consent when you sign up to these apps and shit. Whatever app you download and sign up to, you give them your consent.
Even they getting the data, even if you're not giving them your consent, because you could be just living with somebody who got a phone or Alexa, or you know what I mean. They still got your information. They still getting you. They still able to collect data. Watch persons of interest, y'all. They know how you sound. They know your biometrics. They know, you know what I mean. They know everything. They know how you move. They know your whole profile. They know your whole mental. They know your whole mind. You know what I'm saying? In and out.
Yup.
They say it's something that's coming, but it's something that's already been
It's
here.
already here, yeah.
We already being desensitized to it because we are. What's your credit score and all this shit? We already
What's your credit
desensitized
score?
to it. Yeah.
Right.
Niggas is desensitized to it already.
What's your credit score?
Now they just got to get rid of that damn stinking cash. You know what I mean? They telling you that, you know what I mean? Don't touch the cash. The cash got diseases in it. You know what I'm saying? It got viruses on it. Don't touch the cash. Cash is nasty. You don't want to use cash.
Oh, shit.
Let's get rid of all this physical cash. So to get rid of the physical cash, and now everything is tracked digitally. That means they know everything you're doing. And then they're going to start getting niggas with the carbon emissions. Everything is going to be, oh, that you're using too much carbon. You do? Nope, you're not. You can't order from Uber Eats today because that's too much carbon points.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pull this video up of the chick that's be tracked all damn day.
All this shit was in my book. I wrote this shit in 2000. I wrote my book. I started writing my book technically in 2005. And it had all of this shit in there. All of it.
Everywhere she goes, Ouyang Haoyu is followed. What she buys, how she behaves, is tracked and scored to show how responsible and trustworthy she is. It's called the social credit system, and in one version now being tested, a person's reputation is scored on a scale of 350 to 950. And how you, with a good score of 752, is okay with it. In fact, most people are.
It's a mechanism like pushes you to become a better citizen.
It's big data meets Big Brother, expanding how the government monitors, understands, and ultimately controls its 1.4 billion citizens. Thanks to advances in artificial intelligence and facial recognition, and a web of more than 200 million surveillance cameras.
Are people bothered by privacy concerns?
We think the lack of camera keep the safety is really good. We can accept it.
Companies are experimenting with the algorithms to help the government create the new national social credit system. The government also has pilot projects. In one, citizens are required to do hours of unpaid work to get benefits. And scores are docked for things like littering, a messy yard, gossip, even jaywalking. Video of offenders is shown on the local news. And information collectors like Joe Aini are paid to report on their neighbors. Her quota, 10 entries a month. Like the man who carried a drunk person home. A good deed, she says. Good social credit gets rewarded with perks like cheap loans and travel deals. But a bad score means public shame and worse. Huang Hui-jun lost a court case and didn't pay. Now he's on a government blacklist. I can't buy airplane or train tickets, he says, and the list goes on. Being discredited makes it hard to get a job or put kids in top schools. The social credit system will go nationwide next year, and few here are willing to criticize it. Something that may pose a risk itself for a bad score and the life that comes with it. Janice Mackey-Frayer, NBC News, Beijing.
So you already know, once you discredit, you know what I mean, you can't travel. You can't buy a plane ticket, none of that shit. You can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Nowhere, man.
And this right now we already got that, because if you got a low credit score, you can't rent certain properties. You can't buy shit. You can't rent nothing. You know what I'm saying? Your credit score is based on, you know what I mean?
And you can't even travel to certain countries.
Your social status is based on your credit score in this country.
Not just this country, all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah, because you can't even fly to certain places if you so-called got a felony in the United States. You're not allowed to travel there.
What George Carlin said, they got you by the balls.
Y'all need to go check out the film, Aaron Russo's film, Freedom to Fascism. Yeah. America, yup. Road to Freedom to Fascism.
We might have to do a Rumble. We might have to pull that shit up on Rumble.
Yup. Freedom to Fascism. Y'all gonna have to check that out.
I think it's on BitChute. It's not on YouTube. I think it's on BitChute. I think YouTube.
Yeah, it is on BitChute.
Yeah.
I think it's on YouTube too.
I look for it. I didn't see it. Maybe we can play a scene from it or some shit.
Yeah, I was looking for the scene where they was ordering the meal like it was through DoorDash or some shit. This is before DoorDash and Uber Eats even existed. And it was like they gonna control everything you eat, as far as like you ain't allowed to have meat, you can't eat this, you can't have it. And they already doing that shit. Yeah,
like the movie 1984. Remember they had to ration out the chocolate. Today you get 30% chocolate today.
Yay!
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Celebrating and shit because they
get a little 25% chocolate today. And the rest of the time, what they was eating, like squared off meat, tofu. I don't know what the hell he was eating. It was like some tofu soup or some shit. I don't know what them niggas was eating. Yep.
Yeah, that shit's definitely on where that scene at.
Yeah, for y'all that seen 1984, that movie.
It's this, or read the book.
Or read the book. Shit, or Brave New World. Brave New World is another one that's the blueprint. I think that came out in the early 1900s. So niggas is talking about the New World Order. The New World Order already been in effect when Britain. The New World Order was this
way back in the day
country to build this country, you know what I'm saying, up from the British side of things.
That was the order.
Yeah,
the New World. You remember they was calling over here the New World. It was
called New World. Yeah. So Great Britain side of things, this was the New World over here. They was coming over here to build up over here because shit started getting crowded over there. A lot of rights was being.
Nah, they was running from the Catholic Church, my nigga.
In the Catholic Church.
They was running from the They was running
but
from
the Catholic
the
was giving them. Yeah, was giving them orders and shit.
They was running from that shit. And
King
they still
George
wasn't
orders.
able to run.
Yeah,
because you know what I mean. They still been running shit. Rome still been running shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all think it's Great Britain. At the end of the day, it's Rome that's been running shit, man.
Yeah, of course.
That's where shit been getting ran from. Right there. But that's collapsing. All of it is collapsing. Yeah, I sent you that. Yeah, that Jones on.
Oh, you
YouTube.
did?
I sent you that.
Alright.
Yeah, everything is collapsing, y'all. This has been a Roman system. We say that. We tell y'all this all the time, man. Y'all do the research yourselves. Look this shit up. The global system we currently under is Babylon. The individual systems that each country is using individually is Rome. Because if you know, the Romans are the babies of the Babylonians, man. It's the same shit.
All right, what parts you think I should play it from on here?
I
was
just trying to find a part where they was controlling what the hell they was ordering. What scene was that? They was actually telling them they can't eat this, they can't do that. And it's like, yo, if everything digital and the only access you got to food is like shit like a damn Tesla type of car driving, basically bringing the meals to everybody.
Yeah.
And you don't get to choose what you eat. That's what this shit's gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gonna get to choose. And we sort of don't even get to choose what we eat now if you just shopping out of grocery stores and you ain't growing your own shit. Because if y'all really know, it's only really 3 or 4 companies that own all that shit in the grocery store.
It's like Purdue, Tyson.
Yeah, it's only a couple companies, y'all.
It's like maybe four or five.
They just start a whole bunch of companies under one big company. That's all they do to make you think that it's different companies, but it's all the same company. All that shit is owned by the same shareholders. The same shareholders that own Burger King are the same shareholders that own McDonald's, man. So don't think that the shit is different. Don't think that Chick-fil-A and Popeyes really have a problem with each other. If you look on their board, you'll see a lot of them motherfuckers that own a bunch of Popeyes also own a bunch of Chick-fil-A's.
Dang.
Don't get it fucked up.
Answers.
So I don't even know where to start this shit.
Yeah, I was trying to search through that joint. I'm trying to remember what it looked like, that scene.
There had to be a law, right?
I mean, shit, this whole movie is... y'all need to go watch the whole movie, actually.
Yeah.
If y'all really... Like, this is like one of the first movies like that I know we watched when we first really woke up to this shit.
Start waking up. That's right after the 9/11 shit.
Yep, right after that 9/11 shit. That's what... See, a lot of people just recently got woken up after the COVID shit went down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got some of us who was awoke after the 9/11 shit went down. You know what I mean? And these are the films that was around during that time. American Freedom to Fascism. Then there was another one, what was it, Loose Change?
Yeah, Loose Change.
Yeah, it was a couple Jones. Police State. It was a couple Jones.
Police State. What's the one Alex Jones went to the Bilderberg meeting when he's out there with the bullhorn and all that shit?
Yeah, that was like the John for global enslavement or some shit.
Yeah, global. Yup. Endgame. Yup.
Endgame
global enslavement.
Yeah, them shit. Yep. Yeah. A lot of that shit that he was talking about in those, everybody was saying that Jones and them is conspiracy theories, but why did all that shit come true?
All that shit came true because it was all written. A lot of that shit was on the government websites. People just wasn't looking. I mean, like Agenda 2020, you know what I mean? Agenda 21, all that shit was on government websites. People just wasn't looking. But you had people that was doing in-depth research like we was. You know what I'm saying?
And they got rid of a lot of these videos too.
Yeah. YouTube. They did a lot of channels that was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did a lot of channels. A lot of the content ended up on BitChute and Rumble.
Yeah. Let me see. Play some of this shit. Let me see.
USA Today on July 7th, 2000.
Oh, that's about
and within the body of that ad was a $50,000 challenge for anyone that could show the law. And to me, $50,000 is a lot of money. So I went after that and did the research based on the fact that I thought, let's put this baby to bed. I'm hearing all these rumors. You know, I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. I'll answer these people's questions that are asking me, and then I'll win this $50,000. And, you know, based on the research that I did throughout the year 2000 and that I'm still doing, I have not found that law. I've asked Congress, we've asked a lot of people in the IRS commissioners, helpers. They can't answer, because if they answer, the American people are going to know that this whole thing is a fraud.
It's always a
I was
fraud, y'all.
surprised to hear.
It's a fraud, y'all. We ain't supposed to be paying no damn taxes. It's not written nowhere that we supposed to be paying taxes, man. Federal tax.
These highly trained and decorated IRS agents telling me there was no law requiring American citizens to file a 1040 or to pay an income tax on their labor.
I haven't filed an federal income tax return since I left.
I have not filed a tax return since 1999. Approximately 67 million people don't file an income tax return.
I made a decision to go to Washington so I could attend the We the People Foundation press conference. They were going to serve a class action lawsuit on the IRS, signed by over 3,000 people, because the IRS has refused to show the law that makes Americans liable to file a 1040.
Go to 121.
Or to pay an income tax.
121?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, 121.
I'll go start a little early.
That's cool.
To charge very high rates of interest. This is the way the Democrats and Republicans, working with the banks, legally enslave the nation.
Credit card industry is a huge political contributor, and unfortunately, a
Can it
certain
be that-
number of
It just seems so, like I say, just bald. You know, this idea that credit card industry gives a lot of money to the government, so they will protect them even to the just abject disinterest of their own constituents.
that happens kind of a lot.
The board of directors of the Federal Reserve System is chosen by the president from a list prepared by the bankers themselves.
The process of finding a Greenspan replacement is ongoing and is being managed by a small group of people responsible for coming up with a list of nominees.
It's important that whomever I pick is viewed as an independent person from politics.
If the American people ever allow the banks to control the issuance of their currency, the banks and corporations that will grow up around them will deprive the people of all property until their children wake up homeless on the continent their fathers conquered. Thomas Jefferson.
So the Federal Reserve is actually an illegal entity functioning within government.
It's illegal, and what we have given to this so-called agency is the authority to counterfeit money.
Do you have any points of view about the Federal Reserve and how the Federal Reserve operates?
They just enter something on a computer. Oh, you need 20 billion today. Here's 20 billion, but they got that out of thin air. It came out of thin air. It goes to the Treasury. The Treasury then pays the bills.
So it's no different than Monopoly.
See the one I got, and you go to 121 on there. This ain't the same one.
That's all this no different from Monopoly money and shit.
Oh, that is the same one. I don't know. Where you at? Where's the number? Oh, you're not at the right mark. You at 104. I said 121.
Oh, it must have went back. What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell? All right, here we go.
Yeah, there it go. Right
I don't know
there.
why it went back. It went back.
Device
Yeah, that's not even the right mark.
Tag that number and transfer possession from Aaron Russo, say, to Walmart. Once everything you do is tied down to a single number and there is no longer the ability to pay with cash, then all it takes to render you a non-citizen is to simply turn that chip off. You will no longer be able to really participate in any function
bring
in
it back
society,
just a little bit more.
Yeah, I know.
So through the implementation of the Federal Reserve
System, just a little bit more.
The national ID card is in it.
All right, let me bring it back right there.
Yeah, this part is important. Really listen to this, y'all.
is time to wake up, America. These ID cards are not about defeating terrorism, but they are all about controlling the American people. I arranged an interview with Catherine Albrecht, a leading authority on the RFID chip. Her book entitled Spy Chips is the definitive book on this subject. I wanted to find out just how dangerous these chips are to our liberties.
RFID is a technology that uses tiny computer chips the size of a grain of sand or even smaller, hooked up to miniature antennas to transmit information about items at a distance. Back in 1999, Procter & Gamble, Gillette, and MIT got together to find a way to commercialize this technology and make it small enough, make it efficient enough, and make it low cost enough to, essentially, their dream is to put one of these tiny computer chips on every physical item manufactured on planet Earth. The latest technology for identifying people at the point of sale, for identifying people when they make purchases, is actually the implantable chip that you can actually embed directly into human flesh. It's a tiny glass capsule about the size of a grain of rice. It contains an RFID computer chip with a coiled antenna, and it can transmit information also at a distance.
Can a microscopic tag be implanted in a person's body to track his every movement? There's actual discussion about that. You will rule on that, mark my words, before your tenure is over.
Homeland Security folks, the Department of Defense, and others have expressed an interest in being able to more closely monitor the U.S. populace. And one way to do that, of course, would be being able to determine who buys what and where they take those things. Radio waves can travel through walls, they can travel through wood, they can travel through the things we normally rely on to protect our privacy. For example, your purse, your backpack, your pocket, anything you're wearing or carrying. Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese has been tagged with RFID and sold to consumers, as have Mach 3 razor products and other Gillette razor products without the knowledge of the consumer. One of the tiny chips could actually even be the dot on the letter I on the back of the fine print on a package that you purchased. They were talking about having reader devices in every airport, on every bus, on every train, on every port, on every dock. One of the most worrisome applications of RFID are proposals to put them into cash, meaning that you would be able to track every banknote, where it had been, who it had been issued to, and create, in essence, an audit trail. That would essentially take away the anonymity of cash that we now enjoy today. The ATM machine itself, as the money came through the roller device, would be reading each number, and they would know who you are because, of course, you identify yourself at the bank before you take money out. And down the road, when you go to pay at a major retailer, it would also be possible for them, as they're putting the money into the cash drawer, to simply feed it through a little reader device. It would go in, it would tag that number and transfer possession from Aaron Russo, say, to Walmart. Once everything you do is tied down to a single number and there is no longer the ability to pay with cash, then all it takes to render you a non-citizen is to simply turn that chip off. You will no longer be able to really participate in any function in society, including buy food.
So through the implementation of the Federal Reserve System, the American citizen has gone from being a private individual who had real money, gold, in his possession that was private, to a citizen who has no privacy because all money is now being digitized. They can deduct whatever amount of money they want out of your digits whenever they want. They can trace you whenever they want. You'll be at their mercy.
Sound like digital
God
currency.
forbid we allow this to happen in America.
This is absolutely Orwellian. I mean, it's talking about Big Brother looking over your shoulder at absolutely
This came out in
everything you do, every
2008,
purchase
y'all.
you make, every place you go, every company you interact with. All of that would be reported back potentially to the government.
Oh, this might even been before 2008. Let me see. Here we go.
Pizza Palace, guaranteed hot in 30 minutes or it's free. This is Mary. May I take your order?
Hi, Mary. Yes, I'd like to order.
Is this Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
Thank you for calling again, sir. I show your national identification number is 610-204-999-8-45-54610. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Kelly. I see you live at 736 Montrose Court, but you're calling from your cell phone. Are you at home?
I'm just leaving work, but I'm...
Oh, we can deliver to Bob's Auto Supply.
Your bad. 2006 this came
No,
in.
I'm on my way home. How do you know all this stuff?
We just got wired into the system, sir.
Oh, well, I'd like to order a couple of your double meat special pizzas.
Sure thing. There'll be a new $20 charge for those, sir.
What do you mean?
Sir, the system shows me that your medical records indicate that you have high blood pressure and extremely high cholesterol. Luckily, we have a new agreement with your national healthcare provider that allows us to sell you double meat pies as long as you agree to waive all future claims of liability.
What?
Do you agree, sir? You can sign the form when we deliver, but there is a charge for processing. The total is $67 even.
$67?
Well, that includes the delivery surcharge of $15 to cover the added risk to our driver of traveling through an orange zone.
I live in an orange zone?
Now you do. Looks like there was another robbery on Montrose yesterday. You could save $48 if you ordered our special Sprout Submarine combo and picked it up yourself. Comes with tofu sticks. Those are very tasty, sir. Good value, too.
But I want double meat.
Well, I'm sure you can afford the $67 then. You just bought those tickets to Hawaii. They weren't cheap, eh? Oh, but I see you checked out the budget beach bum at the library last week. Up to you, sir.
All right. I'll get the Sprout
Social
sub.
credit system.
Good choice, sir. Gotta watch that waist if you're hitting the beach, eh? 42 inches. Wow. Man, I'd say tofu and sprouts is like required.
That's how much?
Just between you and me, there's a $3 off coupon in this month's Total Men's Fitness magazine. Your wife Betty subscribes to that, right? Anyhow, clip that and it's $19.99 even. Whoa, looks like you maxed out on all your credit cards. Bring cash, okay?
Have we become so controlled and so ignorant about our rights that big institutions and big government can do whatever they want with us, even without our approval? I knew for certain the founding fathers would resist to the death what is happening in America today. And I, for one, will not accept a national ID card. And if nobody accepts a national ID card, and nobody can board a plane without one, then let the airlines go bankrupt. And if you can't open a bank account in a big money center bank, then open an account in a small local bank. And if we can't walk into a federal building, I personally would consider that a blessing. Don't allow these institutions to dictate to us how we conduct our lives. This is America, and we have free choice. We the people have all the power, not the government. Government gets its power from us, not the other way around. Think of all the men and women who died in all our wars, fighting for freedom, not Federal Reserve bankers. Do you think they sacrificed their lives so that Americans could be chipped like a dog? So we could all have a homing device inside us? No. This ID card is the last step before they implant us. And that's precisely the reason nobody should accept one. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to call on the propaganda machine, the media, and try and sell this as if it were in everybody's best interest.
We're working on a product that we have called internally a PLD. PLD stands for Personal Locating Device, which is an implantable GPS for which our company owns a patent. The hybrid of the two of these products, being Digital Angel and Verichip, is what we call PLD. PLD should be in prototype form by the end of this year, by December of 2002, and we are already working with the Food and Drug Administration as well as legislative agencies with these products and ultimately with the PLD.
Wow.
We have a Florida family who are really pioneers in a brave new world. They have volunteered to be the first ever to have microchip identification devices implanted into their body.
After 9/11, I was really concerned with the security of my family.
I wouldn't mind having something planted permanently in my arm that would identify me.
Talk about identification papers. Watch what happens to a woman in Florida whose license was suspended.
Get out of the car or I'm going to tase you.
The next street off the Seacrest.
On your stomach. Do it now. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now. Do it now or you're going to get tased again. Do it now. Do it now. On your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I can't. Sure you can. Come here. Oh,
got it.
It's got blood on her. You tased me and you handcuffed me?
Yep, you're under arrest.
For what reason?
Your license is suspended.
All the power is in the people. And to the extent that government becomes alienated from the people, does things that people don't want, power is transferred until you finally come to a police state, totalitarian state, whatever word you want to give it, where the desires of the people really have no
Hammer me.
They go out and they vote. Doesn't make any difference which candidate they elect.
I'm a programmer. I work for NASA, work for ExxonMobil, work for Department of Transportation.
Mr. Curtis, are there programs that can be used to secretly fix elections?
Yes.
How do you know that to be the case?
Because in October of 2000, I wrote a prototype.
So this information been out here, I mean, for years now. I mean, it's been people that have been screaming at the rooftops since the 60s and 70s. Some people in the 40s, 50s. Shit, some people in the 1700s was screaming that this shit was going on. Y'all have to understand, man, this is the time. It's a big shift happening right now. It's a big ass shift happening right now. And this is going to determine whether it's going to be a complete digital lockdown or the people's going to use this. Because you can use the same technology
to build yourself,
to uplift and build a society up, or you can use the same technology to enslave.
Yo, hit the like button and share this video. Share this live, man. Share this video and hit the like button, man.
It's really up to the masses to decide which one. I mean, from the looks of things, it look like the masses can't even agree to what fucking type toothpaste to use on their teeth. They arguing over just dumb shit. Arguing about, oh, you eating meat, oh, you eating vegan. Like, we can't agree on shit. So while we distracted, fighting amongst each other over dumb shit, they over there implementing all of this. All of this.
Yeah.
So if we don't make up our minds, they gonna make up our minds for us. This is the time to get up off your ass and learn a skill and start putting your differences aside and realize that all this shit is corrupt. All this shit is corrupt. So don't be sitting on your behind or out there or the foolish shit getting up there marching or thinking that, you know what I mean? Oh, I voted. That's enough. You know, I did my part. I voted. Really? Niggas been voting. Niggas been marching. And where do we end up? Decades of marching. You know what I mean? Decades of voting. Decades of all this. No justice, no peace. No, all that shit added up to nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And we still end up getting.
And we can't just be waiting for black people to rise, because that's another shit too, especially in New York. Black people on the rise. Black people ain't own shit. But getting their ass whipped and going to jail and whatever damn thing.
Take that energy that you marching with and learn a skill and build communities around, and don't beg the government for shit, because they ain't gonna give you shit. You know what I'm saying?
All they gonna give you is a swift kick in your ass.
Yep.
That's it.
A quick jab in your goddamn face and a quick jab in your goddamn arm. Jab to the face, jab to the arm. You know what I mean? The government is boxers.
You said they boxers?
They boxers. They put niggas to sleep with those jabs. You know
jabs and hooks.
Them niggas got jabs, hooks, uppercuts. They putting niggas to sleep with that shit. Them niggas like Tyson. You know what I mean? They swift like Floyd Mayweather, but that shit hit like Tyson. Tyson was kind of swift too. I ain't even gonna front.
Yeah,
Tyson was fast as shit for a heavyweight. You know what I mean? And that's the type jab. You know what I mean? That this government is hitting you with. You know what I'm saying? They hitting you where it hurt.
Y'all definitely want to watch this Freedom to Fascism.
Yep,
That's
Aaron
what it's called.
Russo. Freedom to
Aaron
Fascism.
Russo. Freedom of Fascism.
This government is like Mike Tyson, my nigga. They will put you on your ass. They'll put you out in the street and they'll put you on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck people thinking, But you see, we've been at this fight for years, and nothing ain't changed, y'all. We've been out there marching. We did all the marching. You know what I mean? We did all that shit. We did it all. Now people got to start changing within first. Could that be the problem? But
it's about
we
going
already
within.
know
Hell
a
yeah.
lot of people ain't going.
A lot of people ain't gonna make it. Nah.
We know a lot of people ain't gonna make it.
The
You
shit,
know what I mean?
shit.
It's
The
still,
arc
it
is
still
selling, man.
boils down to this.
And you're grasping for straws, Russian roulette, spin the fucking bottle. You understand what I'm saying? This is nothing. This is over with.
The arc door is almost shut.
You know what I'm saying?
The arc door is almost shut.
Oh, I think it's shut already. The niggas that's already on is on right now.
Yeah.
It's the ones that's on is on right now. Everybody else already made their choice. Think about it. The choices has already been made. Now we just living it out.
True.
Now we just living it out. Now we gotta, whatever we chose, that's what we gotta live out now. And I'm telling you right now, this hellish reality that they got planned for us is gonna be the same reality that they gonna rot in. What she say on The Color Purple? The jail you got for me is the jail you gonna rot in. Isn't that what she said? Or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sure they let you out to work.
Those of us who stood firm to the end are the remnant.
The jail you playing for me.
You know what I mean? The ones that stand firm to the end.
I should have locked you up. I only let you out to work. The jail you playing for me is the one you gonna rot in.
Exactly.
When she put up them three fingers.
Yeah.
What you done to me, I already done to you.
Already done to you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, we trying to get as many people on the same page. And that's what we've been doing. We've been working nonstop. You know what I mean? Y'all see the work that we've been putting out nonstop. Nonstop. Grinding. Nonstop to get this information out here to the people who just now waking up after the COVID shit went down. See, it's like different waves of individuals who actually woke up to what's going on.
Yeah, it's
it's
not done. It's not over.
The first wave was like all the way back in ancient time during the Renaissance and shit. Like that was like the first wave, and then other Renaissance waves came, and then you had the hippie movement wave. That was the energy right there trying to free us up. You know what I mean? And certain people woke up out of that shit. You know what I mean? And that's when they started being inspired to do certain crafts, certain art. You know what I mean? Basically displaying how we've been enslaved here spiritually, mentally, physically. We've been enslaved here for a long time. And there's energy being sent out to the planet that's trying to make us aware of this. And you see it break through sometimes. Sometimes it takes tragic information or, I mean, not information, but like, catastrophic events wake people up. And also inspiring events wake people up. Just some inspiring shit that happens on a global level. Like anything, like inspiring, for example, like inspiration would be somebody like a Michael Jackson bringing that type of energy on the planet. You know what I'm saying? And you see how he was a big target.
Yeah.
This nigga ended up, you know what I'm saying, leaving owning half of Sony. A nigga. You know what I mean? I know some people.
He's an exception. He's an exception to the rule,
That's
man.
What I'm
He
saying.
did something.
He was one that came to try to
accomplished
free
some
people's
shit,
minds up. Same thing with Prince.
Yeah.
Same thing with Jimi Hendrix. These are people that came through the planet trying to open up people's minds to other worlds and shit that's out there. Even some of the young ones that came through here fast, like Nipsey Hussle and XX. What's his name? XXX.
Tenacion.
Tenacion. Yep, all of them. if you actually listen to the shit that they talked about and the things that they and the moves that they made, and you tapped into, then you understand exactly what they were doing, what they were saying, and how they were moving. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you could say niggas like Pop.
Yeah.
Y'all get the picture though. Y'all get the picture. You know what I'm saying? And there was some waves of consciousness that came out of the 9/11 shit. Niggas woke up to the government corruption. Waking up to the government corruption, you wake up to the religious corruption. You wake up to the banking corruption. And then it goes, the rabbit holes go deeper and deeper and deeper. Then you realize, you know what I'm saying? And then you start getting into some advanced spiritual shit. Those are the steps and the levels that we took. So shit, me and JR, we woke up, like we said, after the 9/11 shit took place. That's when we really started to get on our mission then. That was our learning, just figuring everything out type of ordeal. You know what I'm saying? So after the COVID shit happened, we started noticing that was another dose of energy that came through the planet that started waking more people up who just wasn't woke before. You know what I'm saying? So now we here to help them and shit, like help y'all or whoever, you know what I mean? Some of y'all's from the 9/11 shit. Some of y'all might even be from the hippie shit. Or and the tragic shit that came out of that were the wars, like the Vietnam War, the Korean War. There was like, when shit like that happens, when there's a lot of death on the planet, a lot of sadness, shit gotta balance out. And what happens is, it's like a dose of spiritual inspiration and consciousness have to hit the planet, like the comfort because of all the shit, and then it brings information with it. And then the information makes you realize how enslaved you really are and how free you can really be. And it's all based on, you realize it's all based on your mindset and your heart. All of it.
Right.
That's the key to unlocking this thing. Is through your mindset and your heart. That's the key to unlocking it. And when I say unlocking it, I'm talking about unlocking your soul. The way to unlock your soul is through the mind and the heart being on one accord. That balance within. That balance within open up that treasure chest called the soul. And then your memories start to pour back in of who and what you are. So these are steps that you go through once you get that call. Everybody's called, but you know what I mean, everybody don't spring to action. Some people is called and they just cower in the corner, or they lazy, they don't want to do nothing. Some people is called and they get right on their job. Some people is called and get right on their job.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, all right. So BitChute do got the end game on there.
Oh, they got the end game on there?
Yep, end game blueprint for global enslavement.
Yeah. These
Alex Jones film.
Yep. These are videos y'all definitely should watch.
The Obama deception.
Oh yeah, that one too.
The Obama deception. That shit was oof. That was definitely one. So I hope y'all writing these down. Freedom to Fascism. End Game. You can watch that on BitChute. End Game. Global for what is it?
Plan for Global Enslavement.
Yeah, Blueprint for Global Enslavement by Alex Jones film. The Obama deception. Loose Change.
Yeah. What is the other one? The Police State.
Yeah,
Road
Police
to
State.
Tyranny.
Yeah, Road to Tyranny. Yup. Police State. Road to Tyranny. Yup.
Yeah, those films break down a lot of stuff. And that's still low-level information. Once you make it through that shit, then you realize that shit ain't even going to matter. That's when you go further and deep into, I like to say, the mysteries.
Yup.
The scriptures like to call it the mysteries. If y'all, some people, that don't sound like that's from the scriptures. If you go on Bible Gateway or any of that shit right now, you type in mysteries. All the scriptures about mysteries is going to come up, and it's going to be talking about the mysteries.
Wow.
And the mysteries all lead up to the immortal power that's inside of you. And the only reason why you lose that power is because you alienate yourself from it. You alienate yourself from it through amnesia. It's like we fell and hit our heads. We fell and hit our heads, and we forgot who and what we were.
Yeah, the Obama deception is on BitChute too.
Yeah.
Yep.
They did all them movie just moved to BitChute actually.
Yeah. Yeah, anything with Jordan Maxwell, yeah, he break down a lot of shit.
I just want to, when we first started, getting into this, JR, it wasn't as many conscious people as there is now.
No. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of things we a lot of coded language we speaking now that we wasn't speaking back in the early 2000s.
A lot came out in that time. A lot more people been getting the courage to be whistleblowers, and then was able to get the information because of the internet.
And leak it on the internet. WikiLeaks, that's when WikiLeaks got real big.
Yeah.
Because WikiLeaks was leaking a lot of shit. A lot of government information and shit.
It's a lot of information that's been out. Shit that just got released in the last 5 years. There's been a whole bunch of information. And all the information doing is just confirming how corrupt everything is. It's to the point where they don't even hide it anymore because they can't. They can't hide it. They can't hide it because it have to be right in front of your face for them to finish their agenda. Their agenda is basically just let it be out in the open of the wickedness that they do and make the people accept it. But that plan is going to backfire like it always does.
Every time. Because this world ain't meant to be taken over by a small group of people.
It's shielded, yup. It's like a little fail-safe. It's a fail-safe. Earth has a fail-safe, so one species can't take it over. You realize there's always something here balancing shit out. So y'all realize that there's always some shit balancing things out. You can't. It's a fail-safe built into this reality, into every reality, that the human self got restrictions. That's just how it is. You got groups that's been trying to bypass these restrictions or these fail-safes for thousands of years, and it still can't be bypassed. You know what I'm saying? You can't get through it.
All right.
The only thing that end up happening is people big things get wiped out, and then there's always a remnant left. It's the same pattern over and over again. Because over time, everything gets corroded. That's the law in this reality we in. Everything gets corroded. Everything breaks down and have to be replaced or reborn or whatever, regenerated, whatever. It ain't nothing new under the sun because it's always the same cycle going around.
Yeah.
So this ain't the first time there were RFID chips on the planet. You know what I mean? This ain't the first time laptops or helicopters or airplanes. This ain't the first go around, man. This shit's, the planet has been in highly technological ages, and it's been in highly primitive ages, and it's been in highly spiritual ages. But the trick behind that is all these ages are happening at the same time. It's just whatever your mind is paying attention to. Because that's where your mind goes. Wherever your mind is at, that's where your mind goes.
That loose change on here. This shit came out 2007. Dang. Okay.
Yeah, it's everybody reaping what they sowing right now. You know what I mean? Everybody reaping what they sowed. That's what this place is about. This place is about farming. Earth is about farming. Reaping and sowing. That's what Earth is about. Reaping and sowing. It's about farming, man.
To me, without any investigation, the IRS proceeded to raid their place of business and their homes, even though they had done absolutely nothing wrong.
On Saturday morning, 4 different raiding parties proceeded to raid 4 locations on a Saturday, the day before Easter.
I was the manager on duty, and I was up in the deli, and people came through the door.
How many came in the door?
Maybe about 15 to 20 people.
15 to 20
Yeah.
armed agents.
With dogs, with guns. They made me get everybody they went in the kitchen, they went in the deli, they went all over the whole restaurant, told all the customers, took forks out of their hands while they were eating their breakfast and told them they had to leave.
I got the frantic call from Edie. And she said, something wrong. So anyway, I jump out of bed and I immediately run to the shower. I'm in the shower, and the next thing I know, I hear my son yelling, "Dad!"
I went like this, and boom, I'm slammed against the door and I fall down with the gun in my head. And they're like, "Where's Scotty Miller?" And I'm like, "Dad!" That's all I'm doing is yelling. I'm scared, frightened to death.
And then the next thing I hear is Mr. Miller, the shower curtain is jerked back. I've got a gun pointed at my head. Hold it right there. The screams from the little girls who were at a pajama party with my daughter. There was 4 little girls there with my daughter. Of course, mayhem.
There were about 3 men in my bedroom with huge guns. He followed us and wanted to watch us get dressed. And I tried to shut the door, and he puts his foot in the door. Like he's going to sit there and watch us change our clothes. And I was like, excuse me, no.
My neighbors now are all standing out.
Were you still naked?
Well, they handed me a towel at that point. I had a towel wrapped around me.
Did the towel fit?
No, hardly. Hardly. At this point, they were talking about weapons and, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, they're looking everywhere, going through all my drawers. And I reached for my underwear drawer to get some underwear. They said, "Don't touch it, it ain't moving." They're locking their guns up. They're hold it right there, don't move around, don't move. I'm like, whoa. I said, "I'd just like to get some underwear on here, I said, "Yeah, there are women standing here."
They keep everything.
How did you conduct your business if the IRS took everything?
We had to do it out of a shoebox so we could keep going because we requested these things, and I'm told that the government's really not, once they do raid and so forth, they're supposed to at least let you, until you're charged with something, continue your business. This wasn't the case. They kept everything.
So you were never even charged?
Absolutely not. Charged with what? And when you speak IRS, the whole world shrivels up. The whole world gets fearful to a point where let's not talk about it. I testified in front of Congress.
I would like to know why this dark entity known as the IRS has come into my life and refused to leave. I raised my children with a 0 tolerance for dishonesty. And now they must hear allegations that I am a major drug dealer and a tax cheat.
A lot of people out there being abused, and a lot of people saying, look, I'll pay it. Just go away. Just go away.
When all that happened,
Never go away.
we had to file bankruptcy. We had cars
The
taken away
IRS
from
never
us.
goes away.
Kept my daughter from going to college.
Do they ever think about the lives that they just destroyed? They think about the ruination of homes and property? No. In this case, we would have never thought this could happen to us. We've never done anything wrong. How can this happen in America when, in my case, personally, I thought that I was doing everything right? I've served my country. I've been to college. At least I've done something in my life. I got a speeding ticket one time. I paid my taxes for 40, 50 years, whatever it was. I've never been audited. What happened here?
I had this really uncomfortable feeling in the pit of my stomach as I was thinking to myself, how did America transform itself from being a truly free country with a servant government where our individual rights were protected by our Constitution to being a country that talked about being free but really wasn't? The change started when the Federal Reserve came into existence and America adopted one of the major planks of the Communist Manifesto by bringing to America this central bank. The very
1913, Wilson Woodrow signed goddamn, just sold us out, sold the country out.
same people that backed the Federal Reserve System also backed the graduated income tax, a second plank from the Communist Manifesto.
You know that the Federal Reserve is a private bank and not a government agency?
No, I wasn't aware of that.
It's a private bank? That would scare me quite a bit.
What if you learned that the Federal Reserve makes money off the taxes you pay? How would you feel about that?
Angry. Like I'm feeling right now.
I would feel cheated by my government.
I'd be angry.
It's really frustrating that we're paying money for something
Everybody's
that
feeling
isn't
cheated
benefiting
now.
us
Wait
in
till they
any
push
way
the digital
whatsoever.
currency.
It sucks. They're pretty much in control of everything.
I decided to drive back to Washington to see Dr. Ron Paul. He had been a congressman for over 20 years. I had met him previously in 1998.
Everybody better start. Pause this real quick. Everybody better start. Everybody better start tribing up, man, with the people that's like-minded. I mean, like we told y'all before, with this digital currency and the dollar collapsing, that's different than a so-called recession or a Great Depression. You know, a lot of us black folk, we ain't gonna never give a fuck about no depression or recession. We always found a way through that. But a currency collapse is a completely different thing, especially when your currency was once the global world reserve currency. And when it's not the global world reserve currency anymore, that means prices is gonna be high as shit because the dollar ain't gonna be worth nothing. Now, I know a lot of y'all heard about the whole BRICS thing with all these other countries coming together and creating a currency and cutting America out. They cutting America. So if they cutting America out, what does that say for the United States citizens? What's going to happen? Our money ain't going to be worth shit. So the only thing that's going to be worth it is skills of learning how to create your own products, because the shit that was easy to get before is not going to be easy to get anymore. The simple things in life. The simple things in life is going to be hard to get. You know what I'm saying? The shit that you take for granted every day, when your currency collapse, you know what I mean? That is when the real struggle come through, because now the shit that you take for granted now, you ain't gonna be able to get it in the future. Shit like just clean water.
Exactly.
Groceries.
Clean water. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Clean
groceries
food.
that aren't spoiled.
Clean energy. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a completely different monster right here. So what's going to happen is you got to tribe up with people who know how to, create stuff out of scratch, make something out of nothing. I mean, we serious, man. The shit y'all take for granted, like soap. Shit, something as little as chapstick for your dry ass lips. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Hair care products, skincare products, it's gonna be hard to get. We take it for granted now. But if your money is collapsing, that means it ain't gonna be shit flowing. Cause our money ain't gonna have no purchasing power. If our money don't have no purchasing power, how are we gonna we outsource most of our goods now? Just think about it. Most people don't even know how to cook from scratch anymore. Most people don't even know how to cook by following directions on a box. They just know how to pop shit in the microwave and press start. So just imagine if you had to start making food from scratch again.
Yeah.
Like turning the raw materials into whatever you want to eat. Most people can't even do that. And especially the niggas that's in the inner cities. Especially
niggas don't know how to grow a goddamn. Niggas don't know how to grow anything. Don't know how to hunt, fish, anything. All they know is what's in a 3-block radius. And all that shit is just crime infested.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you gotta learn the skill and tribe up with people. Yeah, you got some people who know how to make soap, some people who know how to, really got the green thumb and really know how to grow gardens and do agriculture. Some people know how to hunt and butcher animals or whatever. You're gonna have to find a group. It's gonna be a bunch of small groups, almost like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
It also gonna be groups around like Negan from The Walking Dead, and other groups like Carl, Rick, and Carl, and Michonne. There's gonna be groups. This shit is basically going to turn into.
The masses are gonna go through every ailment there is. You can't be worrying about that, because if we can keep worrying about the trouble that the masses are in, we never cultivate anything among ourselves to get to the high level in which the masses gonna be a part of. Because ultimately, all this shit got to be destroyed. This shit is over. I am inevitable.
Thanos, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Please smash that like button, y'all.
Still working.
Yeah.
Learn the skill while YouTube is still working.
Smash that like button so this video can get spread. If you haven't, smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't.
They poisoning all the land, but we saying that the people in the inner cities ain't gonna have access to anything. Y'all remember when the COVID lockdown shit happened? The people in New York, they shut the bridges down. You couldn't even get out of New York. They shut the tunnels down, the bridges. You couldn't even get out of New York when that shit was locked down. That's what we trying to tell you. We know that they poisoning the farmland and all. We know that. But we saying the people that's in the inner cities is going to get it the worst first. And of course, there's some people in the inner city that know how to hunt and plant stuff. Of course, there's people, but majority of the people that's in the inner cities don't know how to do that shit. Majority. Let's be real. Yeah, you might got the couple, couple of families that lives in the inner cities that, they got family in the country or they come from the country and they integrated into the inner cities. But let's just be real. Those of us who grew up in the inner cities in the concrete jungle, man, we don't know how to do that shit most of the time. We don't know how to do that. We don't know how to go out there and hunt. Niggas go out there to hunt niggas. They don't go out there to hunt deer or nothing like that. They like to hunt other people. Like, learn how to hunt. They learn how to hunt another nigga before they learn how to hunt deer or fish. Yeah, inner cities is done for when shit go down. They always the first. It always goes down first there. Now, we're not saying everybody in the city don't know how to do nothing. We're not saying that. Of course, that's not logical. But we say a majority of the people who grew up in the city and haven't left their blocks for a damn 10-block radius, haven't stepped out of a 10-block radius. I'm sorry, but they wouldn't. All they do depend on is grocery stores. A lot of them don't even know that food even comes from a farm, or they don't even think about it. They just think about it comes from the grocery store. And don't think about how it gets into the grocery store. Let's just be real.
Pretty much.
And I ain't saying everybody. I'm not saying everybody, but majority. And yep, there's people that's in the outskirts of the city that don't know how to do shit either. But let's be real. All the people who really know how to do this shit are usually people who live a lifestyle that's off the grid or some type of traditional lifestyle culture like Amish or some shit like that, or Chinese, or Chinese motherfuckers, Indian motherfuckers. They know how to cut a live chicken up. Cause that's the shit they got going down in their country. And some niggas from the islands know how to, you know what I'm saying? They know how to get a live chicken and butcher a live chicken. It's a lot of people who don't. It's a lot of people who don't. It's a lot of people don't know how to grow a garden. Probably one of the most easiest things to grow is potatoes. Because potatoes, as long as they're not, GMO potatoes, you could just use the potatoes to grow more potatoes. And you can grow potatoes. All you need is dirt and a big ass trash can or a bag, and you could grow potatoes in trash cans and bags. That's like survival shit right there. People don't even know that information.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Share this video, man.
Shit, just look at that Black Lives Matter shit. Look how niggas was tearing the cities up.
Oh,
looting and all that. Yeah. Shit, look how they tore Philly up when the Eagles won that one year. Like, how the fuck y'all tearing the city up when the Eagles won? You know what I mean? They tore Philly the fuck up. Like, what are niggas doing? Yeah, a lot of people eat fast food every day. A lot of people, some people really don't know. To tell you the truth, there's way more people who don't know how to cook now than do in this new generation. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people eat fast food every day, every meal.
Yeah.
They don't know how to cook nothing.
Or
and when they do cook at home, their idea of cooking at home is Hot Pockets and frozen dinners.
Or it'd be like crinkle cut, like French fries in the bag, chicken in the bag, French fries in the bag, shit like that.
Shit that you just throw in the microwave.
That shit just ain't no nutrition in that shit at all. Just gotta get back to the basics. Yup. Yeah, y'all. So this live was dope. This
Yeah,
definitely was a
definitely
dope
was.
live. If y'all haven't, man, support our shops, the nightanddaynetmarket.com or the nightanddaykcbdhub.com. Links is pinned to the top of the chat. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we carry the natural hair care and skincare products, detox, merch. Of course, we got the CBD cigarettes, the pre-rolls, vapes, bud, edibles. You know what I'm saying? This shit, the shit we got now is the shit you're gonna need to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Off the
and shit that you can barter with.
Yeah, because all the government gonna do is hand out a bunch of poison shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. See, we building up a network of people who know how to make their own soap, who know how to make their own shampoo, who know how to make their own deodorants, who know how to mix up their own herbs. You know what I'm saying? We that's what we dealing with. That's what we building a community around all of this. You know what I'm saying? So we doing our part, man. We doing our part.
We trying with our small little platform. We doing the best we can with the small platform we got. Yeah, I mean, we still able to share the stage and show love to other people that's, you know what I'm saying, that's like-minded, other people that, that's entrepreneurs. We able to share our platform. So we doing all we could do with our platform.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? So we just encourage everyone to do their part as well.
Yes.
And that
very
shit,
important.
And a lot of that is just doing your own research. Because once you do the research, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be open to a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah, we pull up one of the shops real quick. But I mean, for the people who just got here, let them know what's going on with the shop. I know a lot of y'all, are returning customers. Y'all know we got the highest quality CBD on the market. We boast of that all the time, and we really mean it. You will know for sure if you want people that never did CBD yet, and you're not for sure, you don't know if it's for you or not. Yeah, I mean, some people do CBD the first time and they get a crappy company. Company got crappy CBD or some shit they got from the gas station, and it gives them a headache, so they think all CBD is like that. Well, we here to tell you all CBD is not the same. What makes our CBD superior is because we grow it the ancient way, in sunlight, no pesticides, no synthetic chemicals, none of that. It is grown in its proper season, in its proper environment, on fertile ground. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes our CBD different, and it's not processed with chemicals. You know what I mean? Any extracts you see is not chemical-based extracts. It's either CO2 or water extract. So I know something Dr. 8 is chemicals. It's how it's extracted from the actual CBD whether it's determined whether it's chemicals or not. There's chemical processes of doing it, and there's also water and air ways of doing it. You can actually extract shit with water or air. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people are able to do our CBD and not get headaches, and it's actually helping them with their ailments. You know what I mean? And what those ailments are? Anxiety, insomnia, pain. You know what I'm saying? Inflammation in your joints and in your tissues. Inflammation in your lungs and in your head helps with migraines. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit that it helps with. And we got different forms of it. We got, flour that you can break down and smoke. We got vapes. You know what I'm saying? We got edibles like cookies and honey sticks and gummies. And we got the CBD tablets on there now for the people who just want to take a tablet. You know what I'm saying? We got pre-rolls on there. We got the CBD cigarettes to help people. There's no nicotine in our CBD cigarettes. You know what I mean? There's no tobacco, no nicotine, none of that. The paper that the cigarette is made out of is hemp paper. The filter is made out of hemp. And of course, the content inside is either is CBD cannabis grown without synthetic pesticides and chemicals, with other organic herbs like peppermint. We got a peppermint CBD cigarette. We got lavender. You know what I'm saying? We got one with Damiana in it and rose petal. Y'all look up the health benefits of Damiana and rose petal. You know what I mean? And we're using high quality organic herbs. We also got topicals like this homemade soap, lavender CBD soap. Yes, CBD soap, CBD lotion. You know what I mean? We one of the only companies with this. And y'all can buy wholesale from us. Just letting y'all know the CBD market is very profitable. It has a huge market cap. For those of y'all who know what a market cap is, basically it's a damn near $1 billion. It's a multi-billion-dollar market. So it's money all around in this market. And then if you got high quality CBD, because a lot of the CBD that people are selling out here is garbage. But the shit that we got is guaranteed quality. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see all the stuff we got on there. Lots of different forms of how you can ingest it or use it as topicals.
Tea, whatever.
Tea, yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, yep. Y'all see all the products on here, man. Top tier, yep.
We ship fast too, so
we ship fast.
We ship this shit out every day. Every day we taking shipments to the post office, so
yes, sir.
You order tonight, your ship be shipped out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Go to edibles real quick, JR. I think the tablets might be under that. I believe so. If they still on there. Let me see.
Nope.
They ain't on there.
Yeah, I was looking for them.
And this shit should be on there. Probably just gotta update it.
Yeah.
Gotta update it. Yeah, but we got them here. We just gotta add it to the website. CBD tablets. That's if you don't want to do the gummies or the, you know what I'm saying, or the honey or the cookies. If you just want to pop a tablet, CBD tablet, I mean, head out. Shit, y'all see, man. And then, man, we got the net market website also. If you want to buy merch, t-shirts, hoodies, any of that type of stuff, we got that over there on the other website, along with the hair care products, skincare products, jewelry. You know what I mean? We got herbs for detox and, you know what I mean, to clean you out. We got an actual detox drink that y'all definitely be buying up. We got things for different conditions like alopecia, acne. You know what I'm saying? All that, man. We got a lot of stuff on here. We work with a lot of entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? I guess majority of our suppliers are melanated folk, especially the ones that make, you know, the hair care products and the skin care products, the oils and everything else. High quality stuff, man. Very high quality. I know y'all love the soaps and the body oils. Y'all buy a lot of those up. I see the y'all definitely been using a TCT growth hair, herbal hair growth for alopecia. The rice water, y'all love that. I mean, all this stuff is handmade, made from, you know what I mean, organic ingredients. We talking like fresh pressed, like shea butters and coconut oils and coconut butters and yucca roots and like all types of that, man. Just natural shit that we supposed to have in our put on our bodies and in our bodies. If you can't put it in your body, you shouldn't even put it on your body because your skin absorbs all of that shit.
Shit, what kind of chemical you got now? I ain't put no chemicals. Only juices and berries. Shit, that ain't nothing but ultra.
Shit ain't nothing but ultra perm.
And again, the links to both sites is pinned to the top of the chat. You know what I mean? So, and the mods is also posting them throughout the chat. So, y'all want to support entrepreneurship, real black excellence. It's real black excellence, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? It's that real black excellence. Love, love, real black excellence, Daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for the support, Shy Girl 64.
Yeah, man. Y'all see, we be putting in that work, man. Putting in that work. Trying to build these tribes up. The remnant. Call it the remnant. We still got some CBD sugar cookies in stock. All the chocolate chip are gone.
Just yup. Them shit sold fast. They always sell fast.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, see, we got the merch on here. You see, we got the t-shirts, hoodies. With the melanated art on there. As y'all see, all the hoodies and jackets we got. I mean, y'all know we definitely been consistent, man. We've been consistent with this, steady building up our brand, you know, off integrity. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, man. It's a long grind. It takes a lot of work. But I mean, if it's something that you really enjoy doing and you feel like it's important work, it don't even really feel like work. You just gotta take something you're passionate about and go hard with it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do.
Pause.
Try to find ways to monetize something you love doing. Something that you would do for free all day. That's what it's really about, y'all. That's how you figure it out. Whatever your purpose is whatever you're passionate about. That's your purpose. You just got to find a way to make it a part of your lifestyle to where you monetize it off of it. So that'll be your work. And it, you know what I mean? While the internet is still the internet, it's the perfect time to get into it. I mean, they trying to lock the clamps down on the internet, but it's still a place where you can really put your business out there and make some really good money. So find out what you're passionate about. You know what I mean? And get to it. We helped a lot of people start their businesses in here. Or they you know what I mean? They social medias and whatnot, inspiring people. You know what I mean? Some of them became merchants that we working with. They actually making their own products and actually making some money. You know what I mean? Actually making some money.
Yep.
Thank you, Maisha from Oakland. You was the actual Trivia Friday winner last week. Shout outs to you. Those of y'all who know we do Trivia Friday, where we have a little trivia game where you get a chance to win prizes and money. Yeah, I mean, this is a time where most people can work from home. You could build your business from home. You can make the most money out. Yeah, I mean, this is something that we couldn't do just 10, 20 years ago. It was hard to do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So just imagine, I mean, dealing with a channel like us that's giving opportunity for people to actually turn their passions into something to monetize, whether it's like soap making or making deodorant or herbs or whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? You get to it. If it's a skill you got, you get to it. You know what I mean? Hit us up and we'll help you monetize it. That's what we're doing. And we're building a community out of this. I mean, as far as I know, we the only channel that's doing this. You know what I mean? Within our genre, in our community. I'm not saying that no other channels is doing this, because I'm not, if they are, I'm not aware of them. But as far as I'm aware of, we the only channel in this community, you know what I mean, in this so-called blogging or gossip community, whatever the hell you want to call it, which we don't really fit into that category.
Nah.
We the only ones that's doing this shit, man. Building a platform that we opening a platform up for people to become entrepreneurs and actually become something through our platform, through our little old platform. We doing a lot, man. So just imagine, you know what I mean, giving us the support so we can grow, and that'll help everybody around us to grow. Just think about it, especially if you're an entrepreneur that's getting down with us. You know what I'm saying? You got your products on. If we take off, your products is on our website, so your products is going to take off. So when we make a whole lot of money, what's going to happen with you? You're going to make a whole lot of money. I mean, like, it's a win-win. I don't really know any other platforms that's opening up there. I don't know any. You know any, JR? Do any of y'all know any other platforms that's moving how we move? Not saying that there's not any platforms out there like that. But
No,
I can't think of
it's
any. I can't think of any.
No, I can't think nothing off the top.
We definitely trailblazers. We definitely trend. We definitely, you know what I mean, creating this type of network here. I don't really know anyone else that. I feel like we leading the shit. I'm trying
to think. I don't know. Yeah, it's not really too many other platforms that yeah, I'm trying to think.
That provide the same opportunities.
Yeah, I'm not saying that
openly.
I'm not saying that it isn't, but it's not none that I'm not aware of any. Not in our community of bloggers or whatever you want to call it.
I guess
bloggers.
Yeah, I mean, if you talking like something like Mr. Beast or somebody, that's some huge.
Nah,
shit.
that's he's over there doing.
That's another whole different network. That's another.
He's not doing what we doing. He's not doing
what we doing either. Nope. I mean, he's providing a lot of opportunities for people though.
Yeah, but
he's hiring a lot of people to work his Mr. Beast burgers and his chocolate factory shit and all that. He and all his YouTube channels. So he's putting on a lot of people. Feeding a lot of people, and that just naturally comes with growing. But the way we got our shit
on some herbalist shit though.
Yeah,
we doing on some
everyday person.
Yeah,
yep.
Everyday person type of shit. Yeah, we don't. So I don't really think it's too many people doing what we doing at all. I don't know any.
Yeah, I don't really know any other platforms. Not really. Yeah, I mean, no disrespect Yeah, I mean, to the platform that's probably it could be other platforms out there like ours. I mean, we ain't taking no shots at nobody. We just not noticing any that's got our type of blueprint. Our blueprint is I mean, we customize the hell out of our blueprint when we created this channel. We customized the hell out of it. We made sure we created something that was different than everybody else. We had to. I mean, and shit, it's proven to be a success because we growing fast. I believe we grown. We passed a whole lot of channels that when we first started off with, you know what I mean, we ain't know how we was gonna get to their number. And we passed them, and we ain't bragging about it. We just saying like how, you know what I mean, when you put in the work,
niggas put the work in for this shit.
Yeah, I mean,
though.
the shit's gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
For the past 6 years, we've been putting in the work for this. So
yeah, it's been consistent.
You know what I'm saying? So this
We've
ain't
been
no
really consistent.
We've been staying consistent for the past 6 years. You know what I mean? Almost going on 6 years. Non-stop. So we working for this shit. We work for this shit. We working to put ourselves in a position. You know what I'm saying?
And to put other people in position.
Yeah, like we keeping it going because that's what it's going to take. Like nobody else is going to do it for us. We got to do it for ourselves.
And that's
for self.
Yep.
Do
and that's
for
what helped
self.
us build this shit the way we did.
Do for self, man.
Oh yeah, we know there's other conscious channels out there too. We ain't talking about that aspect of it. We know it's a lot of conscious channels out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of conscious channels out there. We ain't throwing no shade at them.
When you go through different you go through different phases when you're doing this shit independently. You know what I'm saying? You go through the give up, I want to give up phase. You go through the shit ain't working out phase.
But you work through that shit. You need a team. For real, for real.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't. It's hard to do this shit yourself. You need a team, and each team members need to push each other. Cause I might feel like giving up, but JR push. JR might feel like giving up, but then I'll push. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how you gotta work off that type of energy. So you gotta surround yourself with people who want it just as bad as you do.
Yeah.
And hold you accountable. Yeah, that's why it's kind of an insult when people say, "Oh, y'all Jag build y'all." Jag ain't built our channel. Our channel was built up before we even started posting anything about Jag. We told y'all we was around for 6 years. We just started posting Jag's content 2 years ago. We had went viral at least 3 or 4, 5, 6 times before we even started posting any type of Jag content. And we went viral after posting Jag content. That's not Jag content. You check our videos, you check our top videos on this channel. They are not, it's not Jag videos. It's not. That's why I was like, yeah, it's a lot of other channels out there that's been coming up off of Jag videos and only Jag videos.
They don't be talking about nothing else.
They don't be talking about nothing
and
else.
I ain't knocking them. If they want to talk about Jag to Kingdom Come,
nah, I'm knocking them when they try to knock us, when they try to say, oh yeah,
y'all. I ain't even talking about,
It's like y'all projecting, cause how we just posting all Jag content, and how we ain't gonna make it if we ain't do Jag. We when Jag disappeared for that year, we didn't post. We barely ever posted her shit when she wasn't here. It was channels that was posting her shit when she went missing, and
that's people that
channels ended up passing us.
Yeah, they just discovered the shit she was talking about.
Yeah.
Through our channel. I mean, a lot of people discovered Jaguar through our channel, and they became content creators of Jag and started making channels and shit, and then posting all the shit she was saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like all the shit she was saying about the industry and all that. So
Nah, we had some, Tamiko show, we had some people trying to come at us talking about, oh, y'all niggas, to the point them niggas said, oh, even them fucking products they selling is Jag products. Niggas try to say our products is Jag products. Like, man, that whole channel is fucking Jag. That's Jag's channel. Them niggas wouldn't be shit without Jag. And that's so damn far from the truth. Shit, Jag can even tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, we went viral even before we even stepped into the gossip community. Before we even started reporting on this shit.
Exactly. I guess if you know, you know. If you
know, you know.
Yeah.
Then again, we ain't taking no shots at no other channels for it. I mean, it's people came up talking about Jag and they get big numbers talking about Jag and it's working for them. Shit, let them keep doing it.
Yeah, you gotta think about this YouTube shit is a game anyway. Like this shit is a game. Then they whole system then changed. This shit is based off the algorithm. This shit is, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody gonna be on this platform just to be on this bitch for free. Like fuck that.
Yeah.
They making too much money for niggas to be on this bitch for free.
Oh man. People only knew how much money Google brings in from YouTube.
Google makes so much money off YouTube for niggas to be on this bitch just talking for free.
Sheesh.
I'll be damned.
They make millions of dollars a day, y'all. They make millions of dollars a day off content that's not even that's your content that's not monetized. They still making mad money off of it.
And we talking about double-digit millions a day.
Yeah, double-digit millions a day.
Yeah, they tightening this shit. They tightening this YouTube shit up because you know, money system is kind of. So you know, they tightening this shit up.
Yeah, they are tightening this shit up. They not putting out as much money to content creators as they used to. It's like the well is drying up. The well is drying up. See, that's why it's gonna take organic flow. It's gonna take an organic flow to do it. You gotta put in the work. Nowadays, you gotta put in the work and build your audience up organically. You gotta. That's why we be doing. Y'all see how we do our live streams? We be on here for 3 or 4 or 5 hours so we could build, you know what I mean, relationship with all of y'all. So y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't even look at our shit like as a podcast. It's more like conversation. But I guess a podcast is technically conversation, but the way we do it is just like some niggas sitting, chilling in the living room, having a conversation. It ain't, you know what I mean, the whole podcast feel to it. It just niggas having some authentic conversation. As it should be. Which I'm not really knocking the official podcast style because, you know what I mean, that shit got its place too. And that in the official podcast look, that shit get numbers. It gets numbers. It just look more professional for advertisers. But since we are own advertisers and we advertising our own shit and sponsoring our own videos, we don't have to do it the same way that everybody else do it.
No.
That's the blueprint. That's the blueprint that we developed, that we trailblazing. A lot of content creators are waiting for YouTube to pay them or waiting for someone to sponsor one of their videos.
Yeah, yeah. Got to cut out the middleman.
Yep, got to cut out the middleman. That was our mindset. Cut out the middleman. You monetize your own videos. And if you're still able to get monetization from, YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or whatever, you get that too. That just, you know what I mean? Just the cherry on the top. And you creating multiple revenue streams. See, we dropping some gems on this shit. It should be thousands of niggas in here listening to this. And I hope y'all in here taking notes, because this is key. What we telling y'all is key. And if any other content creators in there, you know what I mean, that's monetized and they know how to monetize, just imagine if you're able to monetize your own videos or all of your own products, and you're not just specializing in one product, you specializing in day-to-day shit that people need every day. You know what I mean? It ain't just something as simple as like merch, t-shirts with our name on it.
Nah, it goes beyond that.
It goes beyond that. So that's basically, we giving a blueprint to the future of being self-sustainable and independent.
What would you say, Tamiko? You got what? You got $2.73 from last month.
And that's a start, because we remember those days.
Hell yeah.
Me and JR remember those days vividly.
Hey, niggas was only getting like $20 a month and shit. Wasn't even meeting the threshold. Cause you gotta meet that $100 threshold to even cash out. Yup.
Nomi B, that's a double-edged sword though. That could be man's downfall, but it also could be their upliftment. Nomi B said that's how humanity is getting trapped, by freely giving to the camera and a microphone 24/7. Yeah, that's a double-edged sword though. That cut both ways, because if you got people on here talking about uplifting and freedom shit 24/7, you know what I'm saying? It cuts both ways. Or you could have, you know what I mean? Or you could look at it in a way where people's putting too much of themselves online, period, and compromising themselves. Or you could look at it as people getting on here to fight the good fight and get the real information out there to people. So it's all a double-edged sword. It cuts both ways. It really does. It cuts, and we have to start understanding that those different concepts. We still in elementary school. We all still kids on this planet. We all still learning. Because nobody knows everything. We don't know everything. But what we do know, we sharing it with people. So we can build on that and see what other people know. And we all teach each other, and then we build on that. No egos. You know what I'm saying? Just us building, listening to each other, understanding, seeing things from different people's perceptions, and seeing how it fits into the big picture. I mean, the thing is that the AI machines and all that is a double-edged sword also. I see what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. Nomi B saying it's definitely going to cut if people go along with the AI machines. They already patrolling blocks. I mean, technically, we already went along with the AIs.
The AI don't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It's just how the technology is used and who's going to be in control of it. Still a double-edged sword. There's always pros and cons to everything. Now the AI could be used. The AI could be used to uplift society and build a more free society. But the masses would have to want that. I mean, because honestly, the AI and the nanotechnology, it could be used to poison the world, but it also could be technology to clean up the toxins also. There's always a reverse side to every technology. You know what I mean? Just like nuclear energy could either be used as a bomb or it could be used to power your homes. The nanotechnology could be either used to carry viruses and super bugs and shit like that, or the nanotechnology could be used to carry shit that actually pulls toxins from the earth. Y'all gotta understand, like, all this technology is nothing bad in the technology itself. There's nothing bad about artificial intelligence in itself. There's nothing bad about anything in itself. It's the intentions and how it's being used. Now, me personally, the science fiction, the nanotechnology, the smart cities, all that shit can be used in a good way, or it could be used to enslave people. Everything on this planet works. If you don't understand that by now, you gotta start doing some more searching, because you gotta realize, I don't care what it is, everything on this planet can be used either for good or for bad. That's just how it is. I don't care what it is. Water, you can drown someone in water, or you can wash them up in it. You know what I'm saying? Fire, you could burn someone up with it, burn down the village, or you could use the fire to cook your food with, or to warm your house. Everything is like that. Same thing with the artificial intelligence, the Terminator, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. The Terminator could be in there making you, you know what I mean, motherfucking macaroni and cheese and whatever else you like to eat. Fuck around, had a Terminator cooking Thanksgiving dinner for you, butchering a fresh turkey for you. I know this shit sound crazy because we used to thinking about the technology attacking us because of movies like the Terminator. But it's always a flip side to that shit. They're like, oh, this shit sound crazy. I ain't never hear no shit like this. You know, most people that's talking about the technology is always like in a conspiracy theorist type of way. Say, nah, the shit can be used for good, y'all. Everything can be used to uplift or tear down. Like guns could be either used as defense or it could be used as offense. You know what I'm saying? It could use to hunt people with, or it could use to hunt animals with, whatever. Everything got its own purpose. And it's the intention on how it's being used. It's the intentions behind it. So we let some wicked individuals get a hold of this digital system with this social credit system and all this shit, and let them get a hold of the taking over the currency and taking over the farmland and controlling all the food. If we allow the wicked individuals to do that, that's what the wicked individuals is going to do. But just it's a flip side to that. What if the kind-hearted people, the meek, you know what I mean, the good-hearted people took over that? Had control of it. Were we just going to destroy the technology? Think about it. All right, let's say the good guys won. Whatever people, feel like is the good guys. Just imagine if the good guys won, right? What niggas gonna do? Destroy all the technology? You're gonna destroy your phone and your laptop because you know the enemy used it to spy on you and to build up a profile on you to make just in case that you needed to be a target for the future. All they gotta do is pull up their profile on you, to all the shit that Google saved on you, Alexa saved on you. You know what I mean? Ring doorbell cameras and drones and every damn thing else they got spying on you and collecting information. Just imagine if we got rid of the bad guys, but the technology was left here. What we gonna do? We just gonna trash our cell phones and devices and Xboxes and
PlayStations and all, we gonna just trash all that shit? Nah, you're gonna reverse engineer it again so it see how it could contribute to society rather than take away. I feel like when we start talking about this type shit, a lot of us go to the extremes. Like, all right, they using technology to enslave us, so we got to get rid of all technology. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not even logical. I mean, there's a lot of technology that's very beneficial to society. Yeah, you make the exactly. You make the technology work for you, but you don't let the technology enslave you. And that's the direction we're headed to. Because the masses just don't get it. As cliche as it is, the whole divide and conquer shit is real. Because that's how they able to control the masses, is by divide and conquer. I mean, look, they got the AI that can build houses and shit, right? They got the AI that use 3D printers and 4D printers to actually build whole houses in half the time, in less than half the time that it takes to build a house. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. You got some artificial intelligence that does surgery. You know what I'm saying? They actually do surgical procedures and is more precise than the actual human. You got nanotechnology that can heal the body faster. You know what I mean? Or they could use the same nanotechnology to give diseases. See, we just gotta have balance, man. We just gotta have balance. Now, I think when it comes to technology, using technology for food, like genetically modifying, and that's bad. Our biological bodies need biological food, not synthetic shit. Our bodies still need biological stuff to thrive, not shit made out of plastic, not chicken nuggets made out of plastic. Yeah, your stomach don't break down that plastic nuggets and shit like that. All it do is accumulate into your tissues and your organs, and then you end up with diabetes or some type of kidney failure or some shit like that. So if y'all haven't already, man, please like this video. We about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I think JR done fell asleep.
No, I'm up.
Oh. Yeah, we about to get up out of here though. But if y'all want to support, man, make sure y'all smash that like button. You know what I mean? Check out the shops if you haven't already. The link to the shops is pinned to the top of the chat. You know what I'm saying? And we'll probably be back tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the love and support.
Yep. Share this video. Like this video and subscribe. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Get out of here.
Our Night and Day Pain Relief Hemp Healing Balm is a homemade remedy that can be used on body aches and pains. May alleviate muscle pain or any other type of internal body pain. With 2,400 milligrams in this single 4-ounce bottle was made with the aim is to do its job. Why is it better than the rest? Our product come from hemp that is grown on a small Amish farm from Lancaster County, PA. If you didn't already know, the Amish is a small group of people who dedicate their lives to the simple things and working the land. They are experts at growing crops as it was intended, meaning our hemp products are not industrialized, which can make it more potent.
What's up, y'all? This is Master P.
It's Naturi Naughton, aka Tasha from Power.
Hey, Anthony Hamilton here. And I just want to let y'all know, go to nightanddayNetmarket.com.
NightanddayNetmarket.com.
NightanddayNetmarket.com. And get yourself some product. They're a black-owned company. Has beautiful melanated products.
T-shirts, shoes, bags.
Hoodies, to shoes, to jewelry, to hair care products. Subscribe to their YouTube channel.
Oh, and make sure y'all check out the hot content they got on YouTube.
Night and Day Network with the Curry Gang. Night and Day Network with the Curry Gang.
With the host Isaiah Curry and the Curry Gang.
And support them. We support black, don't we? Let's do it for them. Anthony Hamilton here. And I'm going to support him. I'm going to check him out myself.